Sonic says, blue lives aren't real. Occupations are a choice. Race is not. Oh, so race isn't a choice, huh? Same goes with gender. Glad we agree. I love it when right-wingers accidentally make memes that whip hella ass. Traditional family, Christian values, etc. Sanctity of marriage. Yeah. Hashtag trans men are men trend is so disgusting. Imagine a man trying to become a woman. I know, I tried to be a woman, but it just wasn't who I was. Thanks for supporting trans men. Shared my transphobic grandma on Facebook. No matter how bad your life is, just remember, there are people out there worried about the gender of a plastic potato. My mother found out I was non-binary and keeps sending me things like this. Okay, how are you doing mentally? Good. Are you still believing the lie of binary? No. The lie of binary? What? Love how transphobes entirely disregard the existence of FTMS. Luke Pollard, Plymouth's first openly gay MP with Dylan Tippett, the city's first openly trans counselor. That's 2 men! Just found out that this guy I'm kind of friends with is transphobic. Like, that's terrible and all, but I find it really funny that he is one of the only people who doesn't dead name me. In bands, some of us have food nicknames, and I'm Blueberry. This kid has only called me Blueberry all year, and whenever he sees me says, hey Blueberry, like this transphobe is unintentionally validating an NB every single day. Nice girl bike, nice girl hair, nice girl hormone supplements, nice transition, I'm happy it was successful. Thank you for all your support. This anti-LGBT plus page shared my photos thinking I was cis. These pictures were sent in by a TCF reader who gave me permission to share them with you. Why on earth would she want to be a boy? She is gorgeous in her natural femininity and womanhood. Arkansas being both based and accidental. Stay safe. Find a method of birth control that fits your lifestyle. Trans people explaining how female and women are different, because it's not the same. That's like saying air is different from oxygen. Yeah. Some dude was trying to misgender a trans girl, but just complimented her instead. She's such a cute girl, isn't it? Yeah, she is. I have a proposition for the genderists. What if we abolish gender instead of acting like stereotypes are identities? I'm agender, never felt more validated. You'll never be a real man, you'll never be a real man. What? That's not God's way, that's not what he wanted. Don't try being something you can't be, you're not a man. I'm aware. I think you're a bit confused there, buddy. What are you? You don't even know what my gender is, but you're still trying to be transphobic? You'll never be a woman. God, they fall back on anything they could possibly say to make themselves look like the winner of the argument, but nope, you're just showing how dumb you are. That's beautiful. Any English teacher who uses they, them as a singular pronoun should lose their teaching license. They, them is plural. You can't refer to a single as it. This isn't true at all. Out of interest, what would you do if your child wanted to be referred to as a different pronoun? I'd talk some sense into them. Them? I see no issue here. If this is normal, then so is this. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. They both look dashing. OMG, y'all, I need to share something. So yesterday we had an election in Spain, right? Well, the left won by a lot, and the fascists are super pissed, and they have created a mascot to try to represent how bad the LGBT is. And it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, at first I thought this was just like a fun little cute ghost they made for their post, but no, this was made by fascists. It's a great little guy. I mean, look at, or, could not be a guy. I don't know. Look at the little dude. A dude is gender neutral, yeah. Cisgender isn't even a real thing. Let's go. Everybody is trans now. It's funny because in their icon, they have a Funko Pop, and behind it, it looks like a rainbow to me. I'm sorry, what? J.K. Rowling writes essay defending her transphobic remarks. Her belief that transgender women are not men. Well, she'd be right. That special moment when FoxNews.com uses a photo of a married couple promoting traditional marriage, and the photo is actually of a same-sex couple. My southern conservative parents came to visit me in New York City. Mom said, "Ooh, that's pretty, take my picture." That is fantastic. Just, oh, what's this for? Oh, it's just a really pretty sign, Mom. Just get a picture. You look great. Not entirely sure if this counts, but it's pretty funny. Also, cis women have natural testosterone. Well, yeah, because they're men. I'm a trans woman. There's no such thing as a trans woman. You're just a woman and will never be a real man. By the looks of it, you're not gonna fool anyone either. They just don't like they don't read their tweets before they tweet them. They're so high up on their horse. They're like, oh, this is gonna fucking own the libs. You are cis. I am not cis. I am normal. Thanks for normalizing trans people. We appreciate it. Pre-transition photo prank. Yes, it's so obvious, Lamau. How so? And the brow bone. Dead giveaway. Any other masculine features? Yep, abnormally huge hands, they look like animal paws, probably big flippers to match, thin dull hair too, like a man's before he starts balding, and you probably have the trans femme struggle voice too, nice try. Thanks for the validation. I'm a trans man and that's me in high school. I'm especially happy that you said I have huge hands. I always thought they were too small. You're an amazing ally and as promised, I will never take estrogen. This guy was trying to be homophobic. He doesn't know I'm a gay trans man. Get testosterone supplements. You're a man, not a woman. Our female lion has grown a mane. Zari, one of our female lions, has developed extra hair growth, giving the appearance of a mane that is typical of male lions. This is usually caused by hormonal changes. The Blank Zoo is participating in a study of hormonal changes in female lions to determine the exact cause of this phenomenon, seen occasionally in female lions in zoos and in the wild. Thinking about the guy who fully told me, if you keep saying you're a lesbian, men won't want to date you. I mean, I think that's the idea. If my son comes out as trans, I no longer have a son. It's true. About Jaden Animations coming out as Aeroace. She's right, no one wants to date someone who's Aeroace because they're Aeroace. I just looked it up. I want off this planet, I can't deal with you humans anymore. Bro, just because your chance of dating her went from 0% to negative 100% doesn't mean you have to be so salty. Third, no normal person wants to date a weirdo who claims to be Aeroace. Yeah. The homophobic boys, TM, in my class used he/him pronouns for me because I cut my hair super short, thinking they are offending me. Man, thank you for being such allies. I use any pronouns. Get feeling so valid right now. It's like he understands that genitals don't make the gender, lol. My son adopted a male dog, neutered him, but that didn't change his gender. Weird. Not really. That first sentence, though. We have a customer that uses they/them in their email signature. I see where this is going. I was adamant that unless that person has multiple personalities, that pronoun is grammatically incorrect and I would not use them. I have been steered clear of working with that customer. Again, they don't read their before they post it. Their head is just too far up their ass. He turned out to be not supporting the idea that there's more than two genders, but this comment made my day. Me that is confused if you are a boy or a girl. Neither. How is that even possible? Are you a god? My Trump-supporting aunt got my cousin a pride cake for her son's 18th birthday and didn't know. Oh yeah, yep, that's got pride all over it, and I want a slice. If you believe in switching genders, you need a doctor. Well, you're not wrong. Seen on r/religious fruitcake, guess trans customers are okay. This is a Christian-based private yard sale. No LBGQ supporters. YAF advocating for raising your kids genderless. Little kids don't need to know about gender identity. Why not though? 4chan and iFunny consistently forget that trans men exist. Disney, forced to promote gay and trans agenda, adds a scene to their new show, robot buying tampons and children's show, trans character buying tampons, trans characters pretending to be a woman but still has broad shoulders and big hands. Even in fiction, they'll never be real women. Keck. The ignorance is... it's deafening. Exactly. Act her gender. Me going to the principal's office because the trans girl told me to act my age, so I told her to act her gender? Ah yes, the classic accidental ally moment. Give up, you'll never be a man. Jeez. DM from someone I'm in a server with. You're right, but not in the way you think you are, dude. They're blue. You trans boy? Yes, I am. Okay, cool, but you will never be a real woman, just saying. Thank you. Huh? No trans men should not be allowed to compete in women's sports regardless of how they feel they are still biological males. Yes, King, trans men are real men. Trans cupcakes. I baked election day cupcakes. Oh, it's Miss Poo Poo Pants Bennett. I was gonna say, you think she gets in the hat before wearing it, but it's already got shit on it, so never mind. From an anti-LGBT Facebook group. At this point when my dad uses she/her pronouns for me, it's just funny, to be honest. Happy Family Day, I guess. I don't even understand the whole pronoun thing, but that's clearly a dude. I mean, yeah, good eyes. You can't change your gender. Thank you for understanding. I tried for years to change who I was, but it just didn't work. I appreciate the validation. Huh? You're a dude, bro. Pipe down. Literally, thanks so much. I'm well aware I'm a dude. Laughs in FTM. I don't know, man. Still looks like a man. Thanks. Didn't think I passed. Why do people care so much about what trans people are doing as long as they aren't hurting someone else? Who cares? If they would stay out of sports and stay in their respective washrooms, there would be no issue. You want this guy using the women's bathroom? Weirdo. I clearly don't. You just proved their point because that guy is trans female to male. Trans women are women. It's like saying dolphins are whales. Well, you're not wrong. Spoiler alert, dolphins are in fact whales. I actually did not know that. You learn something new every day. A lot of these people, they're incapable. My pops posted this today, and he doesn't know anything about LGBTQ. A cow did not give his life for you to order your steak well done. Just the completely unrelated caption with the trans flag in the background. That's hilarious. When your joke backfires and you accidentally advance women's rights. In 1887, a group of men added a woman named Susanna Salter to a mayoral ballot as a joke intended to humiliate women. Instead, she won over 60% of the vote and became America's first female mayor. Good for her. Before I came out as trans, I was in boy mode at work, and this girl came up to me and goes, "You're not fooling anyone." I was like, huh? She goes, "You're one of them girls pretending to be a boy. I can see your tits and they're bigger than mine." I love accidental validation. I'm serious, guys. Go hunt, eat a slab of dead animal, get ripped, build something, watch UFC, buy guns, drink beers with guys, and tell whatever jokes you want because the Karens and soy boys are coming for you, your sports, and everything that makes you a dude. Thanks for recognizing that gender is a set of social roles and identities, not what's in your pants. Very cool, blank. Social media has some great gems of holiday advice. My younger brother is trans. My parents have been horrendous about dead naming and misgendering him. At Thanksgiving, I used an air horn to correct them. I fixed a 2 to 3 year long problem in 2 seconds. 10 out of 10 would recommend this training method. I'm sorry, but your brother ain't a girl, and I'm not going to support that delusion out of his own head. When you try to be transphobic and end up accidentally affirming this person's gender. Green M&M trans? Really proud of her. She's come a long way. If you watch the whole commercial, the one on the left is a peanut M&M. Nice try, but context matters. Exactly. She had her nuts removed. Trump supporter says trans rights. I stand behind President Trump. Me too. I stand with you. They tried to make the attack helicopter joke, but they ended up actually making a gender-neutral bathroom. Yeah, I mean, if I saw this just out and about, I'd be like, all right, cool, we got the men's room and the everyone's room. Not sure about the guy with an erection, though. This husband and wife are both transgenders. They conceived naturally, and the husband shouldered the responsibility for the pregnancy. Well, that just sounds like straight with extra steps. Got this DM a few minutes ago. I'm a trans man. You will never be a woman. Thanks. This man made a diagram to prove trans men are men. What a legend. You don't even understand who trans men are, do you? I know precisely what they are. I'll make it easy for you since you have a master's degree. I know it's hard to muster common sense and critical thinking for you folk. Garage, not a car. Female suit, not a woman. I don't know what a cisgender is, but whatever it is, it shouldn't be allowed in front of children. Wait, is that actually what this guy looks like? Damn it, no. I was gonna make a joke about how his face looks like he used a Snapchat filter, but moving on. Getting gender envy from this dude's voice. You will never be a real... God damn it, you're fucking stupid. I had a girl who goes to my school who makes being Christian a part of her personality trait, and I'm not in any way hating on Christians, I just think she's a Tabitha, and she thought that the trans flag is actually the straight flag. These were her words, and I quote, "God made the straight flag the most beautiful, the pink represents women, the blue represents men, and the white is the purity of God, tying them together as they should be." That's hilarious. Trans accepting misogynist parrot. I bite women, only handle me if you're a man. When you're MTF and make a post about how you're taking hormones and some transphobe comments and says that they aren't working because you still look like a girl. Finally, inner peace. I know I look awful right now and am boy moding, but I still hope someone calls me a girl today. Hey, you are a girl and I hate you because you are a girl since I am a misogynist. It worked. My Southern Baptist cousin is having a learning experience. I don't understand. Why so you want to do this? You have a girlfriend, right? What happened? I have a girlfriend and I am the girlfriend. But why? 'Cause I'm woman. But your gender makes you a woman, not the way you act. So you agree that gender is a matter of identity and that should be the end of it? I am not a cis woman. I am not a biological woman. I'm simply a woman. Would you date a person that is neutral gender, not male or female? No, not even if they spelled neutral properly. In fact, I wouldn't even want to spend time with anybody who claimed to have a gender, neutral or otherwise. It's a sure guarantee they're an So you're only attracted to agender people? I've never heard of that sexuality, but I always love learning new things. I'll look into it. Today, my mother questioned me why I wear a sports bra all the time. Trans mask. She continued with, that's called binding. That's something that trans women do to hide their breasts. You need to stop hiding your natural femininity. I've never heard of trans women binding, but all the power to them. Tomboy trans women exist. Says the moron with pronouns in their profile. Oh look, it's the girl who thinks her transphobic opinion is actually doing something. You get 'em, girl. Transphobic isn't a word, it's mental illness. True, people who are transphobic need therapy. Glad we agree on something. Woman or girl equals has a vagina. So a trans man who gets bottom surgery is not a woman? Nope. Cool, I'm glad we can at least agree on that. Misread, answer is actually yes, they are not a woman. Right, they're not a woman. We're still in agreement.
No matter what you do to this building, everyone knows it used to be a Pizza Hut. This is what the trans community fails to understand. Used to be, so it's not anymore, you big dum-dum. My dad was raised in a conservative Catholic household, but has really made strides since having kids to be open-minded and has even recently become LGBTQ activist because of my sister. She's not gay, but she dyed her hair blue recently, and he doesn't know the difference. That's really funny, I kinda like that. My mom is making beds to decorate flower pots with. She hasn't realized it, but some of them are the color of their aromatic flag. I'm not aromatic, but I asked her to make me a pot for my succulents with them, and she said yes. I love you, Mom, r/accidental ally. This guy tried to misgender me and failed horribly. Speaking of mental gymnastics, how does it feel that you will never be a man no matter how many roids, haircuts, and other crap you do? Thanks. I appreciate the approval. Why does everyone get profile pictures made by this one artist? Like, no, I see those profile pics everywhere. Not dissing on them, but I see them everywhere, especially in the voice acting community. Randomly popped up on my Facebook. What kind of items are you interested in? I love you. I love you. Ooh la la. Going by the logic, being with trans women is not gay because they're women? Yeah, that would be correct. I don't know. I think they kind of made her look cooler. Never send your daughter to college. Why not? She looks pretty cool. I'd listen and hang out with playing music with them. Just know that a girl pretending to be a man will never achieve happiness. r/accidental ally. Dummy. Dude was trying to be phobic but made me sound really cool instead. There are no social standards of gender anymore. Congratulations, you broke the system. Are you happy with yourselves? The fact that you create a fairy tale and a lie you live in? Oh, I broke the system? Hell yeah, that sounds freaking epic. On the subject of chromosomes, and what do you exactly do with those chromosomes? Do you even know how they'd affect things, or how do you know which set you have for sure? If you had a Y chromosome, you would be female. You cannot change your chromosomes. Nature is not fricky. The delusion is. If you had a Y chromosome, you would be female. Exactly. Thanks for having. Oh, you're so male. Get freaking over it, dumb F. You're a dude. Have a good evening, sir. You know what? You're right. Since you are biological. Yes, I am a dude. You aren't and will never be a female. You're right. I know I am. I shouldn't have pretended to be a woman. I am a man. I know you are. Dummy. Also, can I say dude is a gender-neutral term. It's not male or female. Everything's a dude. I was stalking my dad's side of the fam and found someone wishing my uncle a happy B-day with this. Happy birthday, old friend. God, I love old people on Facebook. This convo with my cousin about the gender of their cat. It's out. It cat, lol. Sometimes I'll say she, sometimes I say he, lol. My dad did the same thing with a ballless cat, haha. Haha. See, sometimes you just don't know and that's okay. No, it means you neutered the cat. It's not ballless. You removed them. Then we trans people and cis people are non-binary. If you had to add cis or trans in front of the world, women or man, then it's not an actual woman or man. A Valentine's gift from my conservative grandma. Huh, just looks like a bunch of... Oh, there's a gay donut. Cool, I like the gay donut. Your butch self looks like a phenotypical man, so pipe down. I'm a trans man, so thanks, I guess. Woke used to mean being aware. Now it means you're just a little... You've been trolled by Pepe. You can never be a real woman as you were not born one. There is nothing wrong with that. I agree with you. This is a turf meme, but is trans inclusive by accident, LMAO. Lesbian or not, vagina central preference, stay mad and keep scrolling. I don't get it. Ymir and them are gay? I don't know. Cis people can change their pronouns. You all know that, right? Pronouns equal gender. There is no such thing as a cis person. Carry on. My god, they've gone extinct. This transphobic jerk just followed me thinking I was a trans woman. As a trans guy, I feel great. You big, stupid idiot. Yes, J.K. Rowling is more of a woman than I, a trans man, will ever be. She's more of a woman than you will ever be. Thank you so much. Oh, why thank you. Nicely done, meaning you the man, the woman. Yes, you the man, the woman. Because they are man, under the picture of trans mask people with a caption of people have periods. These are trans men. How is your gender being diminished when they're not identifying as cis women? Because they are a man playing make-believe expecting normal people to play along. Posted on a trans woman's TikTok. So you can't piss like a man, stop trying to be one. You're right, she'll never be a real man. But what if it's really fun? You will never be a real woman. Finster? Bro, hit my line, please. I love you, Finster. Let's go on a date. Me on Tuesdays. You will never be a girl or man. Bro really had to go both ways because he couldn't tell. That's great. You're an ally now. You're a transphobe now. You're a kid. You're a squid. You're a man. Yes, I am. No, you are a man. You will never be a woman. You're right. Wait, are you man or woman? I'm a man. Okay, well, you are a woman. I'm a woman. Wait, shut up! This could definitely be taken as Jesus saying this to affirm the person that even though some Christians say Jesus won't accept them, Jesus still does. I don't want you to go to hell when you die. I mean, it's just a person with a haircut. Maybe they're not even... This is a dumb photo. Also, why is the earth on fire in this photo? And it's like some crappy JPEG. And stop pretending that men and women are the same. Now, where is this coming from? Oh, you know, allowing transgender men into women's bathrooms in sports, not being able to define that a woman is... Instead of saying breastfeeding, it's now chest feeding, pregnant people, that kind of stuff. You don't know what transgender man means, do you? You still not a woman, by the way. Good, because I am not trans. Cool. Good for that person. Then at Hobby Lobby, it looks like the pansexual flag. It's just a pink rainbow. Don't reach that hard. It doesn't really look like that. The colors are wrong. Found at Walmart. More so an accidental design, I guess, but I think it counts. I'll take this one. The colors are close enough. Weirdo, you're either a boy or girl. Pronouns have nothing to do with gender/sexual orientation. You are right. Pronouns absolutely have nothing to do with gender/sexual orientation. Good job. You did it. As a trans mask person, I find this weirdly inspiring. A man cannot remake himself without suffering, for he is both the marble and the sculptor. Damn right we are. Or she are. I don't really care. Everyone's their own person sculptor. My brother being a trans ally. So, me and my stepsister are both trans. Stepsister, MTF. Me, FTM. Haha, gender swap. But my brother doesn't know, and my brother was getting ready to leave to go out somewhere. As he was leaving, he said, "See you later, boy/girl." Me and my stepsister looked at each other like, because my brother wasn't specific, so we took it different way than he meant. I mean... cool. I'm sure it's your brother. If he doesn't love you just because you're trans, he's a bad person. Star Wars card game instructions. Oh my god, Darth Vader's gay! This wallpaper of my friend's phone, which she loves because she thinks it's cute. Yeah, that is cute as hell. Cute as hell. Yeah, keep using that as a background. Trans women will never be men. Facts. Trans women will never be men, and trans men will never be women like God intended. I agree. There, one weakness. Confused trans. You can't defeat me, trans femmes. I know, but he can. Trans masker. Well, she's a dude, so... This was supposed to be fear-mongering against transitioning, but the language is affirming, lol. Trans men are 4 or 5 times as likely as females in general to suffer a heart attack. What does this even mean? Get the language right. Oh, God. I'm so lost with all this stuff. Just be people. Everyone's a person. There you go. Problem solved. Just call everyone a person or dude. How is this so hard to understand? Sex is biological, and as we know it, it can't be changed. Gender is social and can change depending on the person. Like, bro. This whole gender crap is made up. Yes, it is. You're absolutely correct. Gender is made up. These socks in my local supermarket. Now, those are some pride socks. Wear that pin all you want, but you'll never be a man. Really? Thank you! Someone who voices a lot of female characters, I relate to this. Just so you know, you'll never, ever pass as male. Aw, thank you. But you said you were a trans woman. You are proof that trans people are stupid, even getting their own terms wrong. You're such a moron. I could send you many stories where girls are having to share bathrooms and locker rooms with trans men, but I'm so tired of arguing with libs. Just do a little research. If a little girl had to be in the same bathroom as a trans man, you are correct. One of them was in the wrong room. What we're trying to get is trans men into men's room and trans women into women's rooms. Sadly, you are so stuck on the word trans that you don't think further. I just call everyone a dude. It keeps life simple and I'm never wrong. Under a transphobic post mocking a trans woman and trans man for dating. That's just heterosexuality with extra steps. That's true. Cause coincidence. I like how the rainbow drawings are way prettier than the, woman in trousers. What a real woman to you? The ones that don't have a wiener. Sex and gender are two different things. Whatever you do, you're not woman, pal. I'm a trans man. Mission failed successfully. I support the trans community 100%, but a trans male should, under no circumstances, compete in female sports. Yes, 100%. If everyone's so angry about it, just like make a new league for everybody of different age, height. Everyone's a winner. There you go. Everybody gets their own league. You have to be exactly this height, exactly this weight, and exactly this age to compete in this form of baseball. And I feel like some people would still get mad at that. YWNBAW. Thanks. That's what I hope for. I found this post from a gay transphobes account yesterday. I don't find the picture insulting at all. Basically the state of our community right now. Transgender supremacy. I mean, step on me, mommy, please. Or daddy. I don't know what you identify as. I'm not going to assume. You're just a dude to me. Step on me, dude. Someone posted this in a religious Facebook group, and it's the most bad butt crap ever. Gay is metal as hell. You know what? Everyone just become a metalhead. Metalheads are so accepting. They don't care if you're like gay, trans, whatever. If you're just like standing there thrashing around to like power hammer, frickin' they love it. Is it power hammer? No, glory hammer. I got this be gay mug at a store, and my homophobic mother says it's her favorite mug and drinks out of it all the time. Rainbows are my spirit animal. That's not really a be gay mug. That's just saying rainbows are. That's not even the LGBTQ rainbow. You stop reaching with certain ones. This is just a cool mug, bro. The land of make-believe. Like a wise bear once said, Ted, there are no chicks with dicks. Johnny, only guys with tits. Why do you support trans men but not trans women? Commented on a trans woman's post. Female pretending to be a man. You're a moron. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Come out in Jesus' name. Who are these people? What are they, Christian celebrities? All the minions are dudes. The minion marriage is gay. Let's go, my dude. Aren't they genderless? Listen, everyone says the minions were like... they have an origin movie now, but in the first movie, they are genetically altered corn. They don't have a gender, bro. I'm a trans guy, so thank you. My kids won't need your prayers. They will be raised well. You say you'll pray, but again, if God made you male, he has plans for you. But you turned against him and changed your gender. Same for female. Like they are an object. Nah, I'm not referring to someone as they, them. Like they are an object. A consenting adult loving another consenting adult is human right. That's only for these types of couples, not other. That emoji that you use is literally two non-binary people. LMAO. It's just an emoji? Is it really two non? I don't understand, bro. Just use emojis without hair or boobs. Dad, you'll never be a re-man. Me, who is a HRT and is slowly growing breasts. You're right. Aw, a packed drag queen story hour? What? Keeping kids safe. Idaho Mass Resistance activists take up all the seats at drag queen show and local library. This is like when people bought NWA's CDs and burned them, you still gave them money. Be supportive to those you love, even if it takes some effort at first. Are you winning, son? Dad, I'm not your son anymore. I'm sorry, Amy. I'm trying my best. I love you, Dad. I'm sorry, but you ain't my son no more. Yeah, that'd be your daughter, dude. That'd be your daughter. You will never be a real woman. Just my opinion, though. It's actually really funny you say that because I was assigned female at birth, but I don't feel like I really classify with the binary entirely. So thanks for affirming me, I guess. Cool. Good for you, Sammy VTuber. For context, Shehbaz Sharif, sorry if I mispronounced that, is the Prime Minister of Pakistan. We love birds. You look like a couple of lovebirds, you cuties. Hey, grandfather, accidentally. To start off, I'm not trans, I think, but sometimes I feel like a boy and sometimes like a woman. At that day, I was having a freaking confusion over my gender identity, so I've decided to cut my hair very short into what we call a... I have no idea how to say that, haircut. I came home and my grandfather looked at me and said, haha, look at her, she turned into a boy. You're my Pismoe, little boy in south of Brazil, and I know he was trying to mock me, but that just felt so adorable coming from him. Principally, he calling me a Pizori. I love that, and I felt great. I know I'm gonna get roasted in the comments. I'm sorry, dude. Public bathrooms. Don't be binary in the first place. Agreed. No more binary. We all non-binary from now on. I like that. Everyone's non-binary. No one has a label. Let's go, dude. Old SC man becomes accidental ally. My dad repeated the following story to me in a got 'em sort of fashion, too. My dad sold his motorcycle, and two guys came to pick it up. One was an old Vietnam vet who drove his friend to see the motorcycle. He greeted my dad with, "I'm blank. I was born and raised in South Carolina, fought in Vietnam. I'm a man and have been my whole life." When hearing the story repeated to me, I just laughed internally. I thought they weren't into declaring the preferred pronouns. I've been a man my whole life. Except one time in Vietnam, I felt like a lady and liked it. My bullies, after they talk to me using they, them, my pronouns are he, they don't know. Your gender was assigned by God. He was not confused. I'm so happy you agree that God created trans, non-binary, and fluid people to be exactly as they are. Yeah, go team. Posted by an anti-LGBTQ politician. No migration, no gender, no war. No one gets a gender. We're all nothing. You accidentally said something right. Because I think it's inappropriate to allow trans men into female bathrooms. There you go, lady. Got told I was mansplaining womanhood as a trans guy. A non-woman trying to tell women that womanhood is? Oh my god. Nope, more like when brain scans are conducted, they are identical to the gender transgender individuals identify as, not the ones they were assigned at birth. Here's an analogy so you can better understand it without being overly dramatic and hateful. Instead of living with faulty eyes, you get glasses or surgery to be more comfortable, just like transgender individuals get surgery to feel more comfortable. Unless you would like to assert the idea that you should have to live with faulty eyes without remedy because you were simply born that way. Gender is not assigned, it's identified. r/accidental identified. People downvote you, but it's true. Look at all the trans men buying tampons pretending to be girls, bringing down the supply of tampons. Look at all the trans men buying tampons. Where do they put them? I don't know, but in case anyone wants proof, here you go. Trans men can still get periods, and they'd be using the same amount as before they transitioned. Oh, roasted. Bro, just because you have pigtails and tea potties doesn't mean you're a girl. If you stand up to pee, you are what we call, in the real world, a man. Well, women can stand up to pee, too. Technically true. I've seen a woman stand up to pee. It's quite impressive. You see, kids, you can be and do any kind of sex you feel like, and never say otherwise. That's called hate. Damn right it is. Hear that? She's not cis. Listen, I've seen my competition on here. No, I do not have hairy armpits. I'm not pan-tri-cis. Whatever the crap they call themselves. I have limited piercings and don't want to work at Walmart for the rest of my life, so please drink water from my island after swiping in the desert all day. What the hell are you talking about, lady? Did a double take. Not all mothers have vaginas. I would. I'm just saying I would. Beautiful lady. Love the hair. If people reject the creation norm, then anything goes. Hell yeah! A transphobic fundamentalist Christian with 9 kids posts this on her Instagram story. It says, gender isn't the same as sex and that God creates trans people, lol. Gender is not assigned at birth by a doctor. It is assigned by your creator who knit you together in your mother's womb. I just gotta say, guys, not all Christians hate trans people. Like, there's some good ones out there. It's kind of like how the minority are louder than the majority. My mom can't tell the difference between trans men and trans women. Probably common story, but I thought it was funny. My mom was telling me about this story she saw on Facebook about trans men buying tampons and how ridiculous she thought the whole thing was. Apparently, people in the comments of the post were talking about how stupid it was for trans men to buy tampons when they don't get periods. Where would they even put it, she asked. I was like, in their VJs, and told her that trans men who haven't had bottom surgery have VJs. I can't say the other word, guys. She was extremely confused. She was like, no, trans men are men. And I was like, they sure are, but they might not have a wiener. Found on right-wing Facebook. These people have zero self-awareness. If you have to be persuaded, reminded, pressured, lied to, incentivized, coerced, bullied, socially shamed, guilt-tripped, threatened, punished, and criminalized, Jesus. If all this is considered necessary to gain your compliance, you can be absolutely certain that what is being promoted is not in your best interest. Bro, can you learn how to Photoshop better? There's like a blur around you. I know a girl who wears a backpack and she's a lesbian, so I guess this is true. If she wears a backpack instead of a purse, then she's gay. Gay. Backpacks are gay. At my school, we have assistant classroom educators, aka ACEs. Whoever decorate our staff room must have just Googled Ace Week. That's great. Can depression make it harder for oneself to figure out if they're transgender? Depression doesn't exist. Transgender doesn't exist. You just have a faulty perception and are just confused about yourself. You know deep down you are a man and not a woman. You are just a confused gay man and there is nothing wrong with that. Oh, and you will never be a woman. I'm still waiting to hear what rights you don't have, by the way. You really should seek therapy for your mental anguish and not manipulate your body over feelings. You're right. I will never be a woman. Thank you. Move the dotted line 3 to the left, then cut. 1, 2, 3. LGBT, there we go. Yeah. How can they win our war when all they can think about is getting married? Gay marriage endangers Americans. Y'all look so happy, though. Girls like the blue are not boys. Boys that like pink are not girls. We can't believe this is a serious discussion even taking place right now. Leave the damn children alone. Kids can like whatever color they want and really identify as whatever they want. Who cares in the end? I don't know. People are so mean these days. Recent episode from the kids show Transformers Earthspark. They're after your kids. But you already know that. Computers are literally binary LOL. I mean, yeah. It's a robot, dude. Of course it should be a they, them. Listen, man, you can't change a gender. You can be a lady boy, but lady boys know they're men who dress as women. But I did so. Love how you also have nothing to come back with, so you have to go for my transness, typically of your ilk when you run out of options. I did feel validated, though. Thanks for recognizing I'm not a woman. Good for you, buddy. It's Mother Days 2023, and trans dudes cannot and will not ever be mothers. Trans men will be fathers. Glad you're understanding it, because you don't know terminology. Thank you, random person, for the validation. Are you a boy or a girl? Non-binary. That's not a gender. What a deep recognition of truth. MW. What is a woman? Guy defines woman. Audience. Beers. So funny. A woman is whatever you want it to be. Damn right. Your hand? I found the pan flag at Hobby Lobby. Nice, and it's got a smiley face. I like it. His child is indeed fatherless. Then, I will sacrifice my life. My wife and children can live an amazing life. Now, I will divorce my wife and leave my child fatherless so I can find myself. Give him a second mom, though. Wait, is that what? I'm sorry, I don't know. Is that their pronouns? I'm sorry, I don't know what Chris identifies as. Moving on. The transphobic cis man I found has pronouns in his bio. Politics today have divided people. Let's get back to basics and work in common sense. It works. He, him, her, they. He's all of them. He's the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm a trans man. I use it/its pronouns and neopronouns. I hope your day got worse. You have a therefore you're a guy that uses he, him pronouns. Trans people should just be themselves. Hell yeah, that guy gets it. Wait, what? Thanks for sticking up for us. But you're all right. No, So cool, dude. He's a trans. Is this drawn on a sticky note? 2 transphobes use they, them for me. What did they tweet? I was blocked before I had the chance to read it. They said, she's 20. Thanks for using my pronouns. And Rose is a she. Transphobic comic strip accidentally confirmed that trans women are women. This place is horrible. It can't possibly get any worse. Hello, ladies. Bro, I'm sorry. Why they put them in like tutus, dude? That's what's funny to me. It's the tutus and like the one buck tooth. Found the accidental ally on TikTok. OP is FTM. If you're trans, then why do you look and dress as a man? Better have great health insurance. Who wants to be the one to tell them? I'm not gonna. I like stupid people. Wait, are you against or support protecting trans kids? Woke trash in this movie. Protect trans kids. Allow children grow up normal. If they're talking about Elemental, don't not take your kids to see it because there's like non-binary characters. Take your kids not to see it because it's a boring movie. Who cares about representation? The movie was boring. It's about fire and water. Saying trans women are women is like saying H2O is water. It's just not true. Oh my god, is this dude hugging Twilight Sparkle? This has to be a meme. Another kind validating Twizzard user. Yes, Twizzard. You will never be a woman. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I like how his name is not Doug Bell. So they admit you can change your gender. Born a king, died a queen. Budweiser the one that had like a trans or like a something ally as like their spokesperson? Who cares? It's a beer. Didn't their sales go down like massively? I kind of find that part funny though. Like, it's crappy beer. Who cares? You drink it because it's cheap. Supporting me in being lesbian. 1. Go touch some grass. 2. Talk to women instead of talking to them on your phone. Make some friends at school, which you will find impossible because the whole school hates you. Get a GF. Will do, my dude. I'm gonna get a GF. By the way, I'm a woman and I'm gay. Trans women will never be men, unfortunately. I like how it's Angry Birds. Let's go. Also, why are you paying so much for a golden check mark on Twitter? It's not worth it. Consider this. Gender is made up, so the identification isn't relevant to their pronouns anyways. Motherfricka said gender is like the points on whose line. Both are not women. I'm a woman. I have biological female organs, and parts trans men are men, biological men, and again, I'm not cis. Just a woman, no cis needed. Trans men are men. I agree. Nice, lady. Hey, Instagram, I don't want to be seeing this transgender BS on my feed anymore. How Instagram determines which posts appears and your activity, your connections. Probably like following a bunch of anti-trans people that are tagging like trans rights. So then it's flooding a system. A trans man is a man, period. It literally says the laws of top. Exactly, a trans man is a man. Finally, you get it. My childhood friend, who is now a die-hard conservative, got this tattoo that definitely doesn't look like the pride flag. Oh boy, who's gonna tell this, dude? Colors are a little off, but let's go, bro. When you strike and accidentally drink a Bud Light, oh no, I'm guy now and it's fabulous. I love it. Reject gender. That's too childish anyway. Become a gender non-conformed instead. Normalizing telling people in their 20s and 30s who have gender identities that they're way too old for that crap. Dude, just call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. See what I did there? Correct. It's not a matter of how mass/fen someone is. It matters what they identify as. Painting straps on a cow doesn't make it a zebra, just like putting makeup and a dress on a man doesn't make him a woman. Don't they use like horses to look like cows in the Simpsons reference when they're filming the Fallout Boy movie? Those are technically counted as cows, I'm just saying. Jones Soda said trans rights? Life is too short, wear the dress. You got it, Jones, I'm gonna do it. I'm actually wearing a skirt right now and I feel fabulous. The breeze is amazing in my booth. Malaysia support harmony family. Yes, quite. Beautiful. That's right, trans men shouldn't be in women's sports. I'm a Christian and I don't discriminate, but do not condemn me for not complying with all the progressive BS. I don't hate anyone, but if you expect me to accept your new lifestyle and your list of pronouns, I respectfully will not. Period. I will never support trans men in women's sports. And if you expect me to be on board with that, I apologize. But that's not going to happen. Don't condemn me as your mention in your video, and I won't condemn you. We can agree to disagree. Or you could just not comment at all and keep your comments to yourself, not on the internet. Found this one on the comments of a post by a trans girl. Bro, she identifies as a he, that's the point, but just because she wants to be a boy doesn't make her a he. Epic transphobe fail at being transphobic and excellent and ally part 1 gazillion. AKA she's a trans woman. She doesn't identify as he, she identifies as a woman and is a woman. Transphobes once again proving that they can't always tell. YNWBAW. Poop. That's funny. I thought it was going to be like YMW Melly reference. I would like to draw you. That's very kind of you. As an AI language model, I don't have a physical appearance to be drawn. However, I appreciate the sentiment, and I'm glad to have help to you. You could just say random attributes like gender, color, and some details. Nothing serious, just something fun. Sure, that sounds like fun. You can imagine me as a non-binary identity with a shimmering iridescent appearance that shifts in color depending on my mood. My hair is made of delicate strands of light, and my eyes sparkle with a playful intelligence. I'm always wearing a pair of purple glasses. They are perched on the bridge of my nose, and my favorite accessory is a small silver moon pendant that hangs from a delicate chain around my... Did they just steal the mom from Kill La Kill? They just never learn, do they? Pronouns don't freaking matter. I'm calling you by your gender whether you like it or not. Damn right, buddy. Talking about a non-binary person who uses they/them pronouns. Ally looks, talks, and exists as a she. Don't be rude and call them they like they are some other. Be polite. Call her by what she really... Ow, I got a headache by all the contradicting statements in that sentence. Indeed, they are. Trans women are women. Trans men are men. Let's go, baby. Then you'll try to be transphobic, but you'll end up being inspirational. I am a woman. I am not the cis woman. I am not the birthing person. I am not the uterus owner. I am not the person with a vagina. I am not a womb owner. Plenty of women shave their mustache and beard. Unironically, yes, God, none of you know anything about women and can't stop exposing it constantly. I mean, my mom shaved her mustache till it stopped growing after menopause, but like, hey. Oh, wait, is this the Budweiser lady? I don't know. Something happened, or man, I'm sorry, I don't know their pronouns. Budweiser's a bad beer. Don't drink beer. Drink wine. Be fabulous. Old U.S. Navy recruitment poster. Gee, I wish I were a man. I'd join the Navy. Oh, please, we all know what the men were doing in the Navy to each other. And you know it too, World War II veterans. God, I wish I was in the Navy. I couldn't agree more. It would be unfair if a trans guy went to a women's Olympics and used their genetics to have the upper hand in every sport possible while the women struggle in the back. Yeah, totally. Yup. Kind of amazing that an anti-LGBTQ person is advocating for the LGBTQ plus community in Uganda. The Ugandan law is horrific and wrong. Any law of criminalization of homosexuality or imposing the death penalty for aggravated homosexuality is grotesque and an abomination. All civilized nations should join together in condemning the human rights abuse. Wait, Ted Cruz is anti-LGBTQ? Okay then. James Bond has always been a man, and we want to be true to that legacy. You know what? I'm all for trans casting. I just think Elliot Page, kind of a bad casting for this. That does not look like James Bond to me. But I'm gonna give it a chance. They were great in Juno, so maybe they'll be a great James Bond. I don't know. I don't know what else they've done, really. I just know they're in, like, maybe the Umbrella Academy. I mean, I might be straight, trans girl. Doesn't that make you straight? Nope, that's literally why trans lesbians are valid. Then who is straight? In that particular relationship, no one. Trans woman is a woman, therefore it's a lesbian relationship. You are straight. Okay, I am, I guess. Maybe I'm bi, but as you said, I might be straight. Yes, and totally. On a video of a trans woman. This person isn't trans, it's just a girl pretending to be trans. Okay then. I don't know what video you're talking about, but okay. I'm trans male, and someone commented this on my YouTube. You're confused, boy, and you will forever be that way. Black Curitins? Darkness? Five Nights at Freddy's Furry? Thanks, I guess. I am in fact male. What is Black Curitins? Also, yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. Looks good to me. The pride flag in 5 years. I mean, that's pretty cool. Really awesome design, actually. I love it. Not the bi-gradient background. Hi, don't freaking do whatever this is. God opposes the proud that gives grace to the humble. Don't let pride become your weakness, my friends. Yay, pride, American flag, yay! Being a furry to combat wokeness, LMAO. Mom dresses as a cat to combat wokeness. I think you're playing into the thing you anger, actually, my friend. What are you talking about? Frisky and rad are just normal people. Correct, queer people are normal. Wait, they're not queer, are they? I might be wrong. I haven't watched all Blue. You haven't seen this episode yet. But God, Brad is so hot for a dog. I love his hair. Are they queer though? Cool. My SO's mom bought me this because she thought it looked pretty. She doesn't know I'm bi, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't know about Pride Month. She's so wholesome. Carry love. That is fantastic. I just love that design. It's cute. Although, why does Africa there? I'm genuinely curious. Was this bought in Africa? I'm just confused about the, meaning behind it. Didn't expect Stone Toss to be the one supporting LGBTQ rights. Free speech. Hate speech. Yeah. What are your adjectives? You mean my pronouns? No, I already know your pronouns. What are your adjectives? I don't know. What are yours? Nosy and chaotic. I've never had something go from making no sense to complete sense so fast. Noisy and chaotic. Gotcha. YWNBAW. Those are the legs of a male. True, I guess. I don't get it. What are we referring to? Tatsuya Ishida is up to it again with accidentally posting very supportive stuff as someone who actually hates us. No child molestations, no experimental jabs, come to bite me. Yeah! No! Yeah! Okay. So is that Joe Biden? Ugh, God, I don't know what these people are doing anymore. Just got followed by this fella after posting my 2-year on testosterone results. Thanks for the reminder to love my true self. One only follow men. Yeah, you do, buddy. It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be. J.K. Rowling. Very true. Too bad you're very trans-anti to these days. I don't want to say the other word. Who would you like to see come out of the closet during Pride Month? I'll go first. Who is that? During the Pride Month, I'd like to see Jesus coming. I mean, hey man, if he wants to come, that's his choice. Arsax, accidental ally. Does this mean, women equal men, trans women equal men, what do you, stop, shut up, it's Roblox. Cis is literally just a prefix that means the same. For example, the same gender you were assigned at birth. Trans is a prefix which means different too. Think transport. When you transport something, it is in a different location to where it is initially. You will never be a woman. Thank you so much. Can't we just drop all pronouns and just be like, yo, what's up, dude? Dude's gender neutral. Everybody can be a dude. Dog, cat, toaster, women, male, in between. I don't care, man. Dude's gender neutral all the way. Then it becomes a lot less confusing and no one can get mad. I'm a trans woman. I made a TikTok mocking libs of TikTok accidentally gendering me correctly. This was a comment on that video. What is this woman even talking about? Thank you for supporting trans rights. I'm a trans woman. I was born a boy. Thanks for being so progressive. Sorry, man. Couldn't tell. I'll fix that. Sure, buddy. Task failed successfully. Leafy is just mad because he hears trans men with deeper and more masculine voice than him. Yes, because they're male. Trans men are males. Yes, you're correct. Good work, buddy. Woke Jesus is officially my favorite conservative meme format. Love is love. Woke Jesus. Damn right, damn right. Correct, trans men are men, and trans women are men. I get it. Trans rights are human rights, but a man is no longer a woman, and a woman is not a man, lol. Bigot discussing Elliot Page's body dysmorphia accidentally makes good point about assigned gender at birth. Why do trans activists insist upon using the laughable language of assigned? Who exactly assigned her that body, sweetie? If the doctor had flipped a coin and assigned her to be male instead, would Elliot Page be a happy, healthy, 6-foot tall man today? Hey man, I was assigned male at birth and I'm not 6 foot tall. And I'm not happy or healthy. Suck it. Trans women will never be men and trans men will never be women. Deal with it. Okay, I think we will. This random guy on Snap that was being really creepy, but I just thought this was funny. A fab non-binary. I just want to know. Tell me your age. Nope. Then frick off. You should have already, bro. Fick you, you're not even a girl. Bloke dressing as a girl, get some help, fricker. LMAO. I'm normal and you're not. I'm not cis. Congrats on coming out as trans. I am not cis. I am a woman. You're not cis? Such a brave way to come out. I'm proud of you for finding your identity. I don't identify as a woman. I am a woman, but virtue of being a female adult. You just told me you're not cis. I just told you I'm a woman. There is no cis and no need for cis. Hey, bro. Again, let's just drop it all. You're a dude, and the other person here's also a dude. Everyone's a dude. No more pronouns. No more genders. Everyone's a dude. Can we get behind Dude Nation, please? Call your dog a dude, the toaster a dude, your hamburger a dude, everyone a dude. Guess we're all trans then. Never use or acknowledge the word cisgender. It is an ideological, linguistic weapon. Language shapes our cognition and perception of reality. By adopting their language, you are reconstructing reality in their image. Cisgenderism does not exist. No one is cisgender. Boy, you had to use a lot of big words in that sentence to feel important, didn't you, buddy? Again, let's just call everyone a dude. When a son comes out as trans, liberal parent, conservative parent, I no longer have a son. I mean, hey. Accidentally uses correct pronouns when saying how they will not use the correct pronouns. Now I'm confused as to how I'm not understood. I don't hate Connor Shaw because they're non-binary. I don't use the pronouns because I don't respect Connor because of the content. It's not that I dislike trans people, it's that I dislike Connor particularly due to the content they made. Make is the correct word. I don't mean to come across as transphobic. I just hate Connor Shaw and refuse to respect them. If it is anyone else, I would respect them, but in this case, I don't. I mean, they're not saying anything about being a trans hater. I might have missed the rest of the conversation, but they're using them. Aren't those Connor Shaw's pronouns? I don't know who that is. Found this gem in my extremely transphobic family's house. Dad, thank you for teaching me how to be a man, even though I'm your daughter. There are more than two genders. There are no genders. Get a life. We're all dudes, baby. Also, quick question. No, I'm all for this. But what exactly is the bottom right one? Is that like just the person's leg identifying as a female? Like, this is my leg. Her name is Sheila. I'm Darren, though. The rest of me is Darren. But this is Sheila. That's why she wears a fancy high heel. I'm not joking at anybody, guys. It's just, come on. It's funny. It's funny. Screw your pronouns. God doesn't make mistakes. Thanks for reminding me that he didn't make a mistake when he made me non-binary. It's so kind of you. Christian people hate non-binary people. They're not even, like, picking a gender. They're just saying, I'm just non-binary. I'm nothing. At least that's what I think non-binary is. I really don't know. You think Matt Welsh is worth listening to? The F would anyone care that what you're interested in? I was polite to you and you responded like this? That's why we don't listen to you. Anytime I interact with you all, you vile people. Nearly 2 million people listen to Matt Welsh, by the way, or Welsh, I don't know. You don't like him as he tears yours BS apart. Bunch of aggressive, entitled men. You are correct. Despite having XX chromosomes, I am much closer to men. Thank you for affirming my gender. Good for you, buddy. You won that time. This guy wants to have sex with gay people. Frick gay people. Accidentalally moment. Is Leafy back on Twitter? What is he doing? How does he make money? Does Twitter get you money these days? Everyone is trans on Twitter, now let's go! Repeated targeted harassment against any account will cause the harassing accounts to receive, at minimum, temporary suspensions. The words cis or cisgender are considered slurs on this platform. Was this really posted in June? I really don't remember this. I thought this would have been bigger news. Under an Instagram post about making flower bracelets with your significant other. Turn the default settings, get a beautiful girl, forget relationships with other mans, do what God wants us to do. Bro, I'm AFAB LML. I like girls. I shall 100% get a beautiful girl. Good for you. Get that beautiful girl. Do it. Also, what's gay about making bracelets, bro? I make bracelets. I make them out of chainmail. Gwen Stacy is a girl. What's an unpopular opinion that'll get you in this position? I mean, they are a girl. No. I'm just gonna say, you can take whatever symbols you want, but the colors from the movie, at least at this point, were taken from her universe in the comics, and they use a lot of blues, pinks, and whites, and blacks. That's where that came from. If you want to think they're trans, go right ahead. But I'm just saying, at least in the comics, that's the truth. That's what Spider wants to do. Let's go, baby. Under a trans man's video about getting his anxiety meds. Medication is exactly what you need. Good day, sir. Yes, they need medication to transition. I'm glad you support them, just like I do. We all remember our classmates in the 80s and 90s who died because they couldn't access gender care or be validated by everyone. Yeah, me either. I absolutely love that you wanted to be transphobic, but writing either instead of neither means you actually remember them. Transphobes don't even know basic grammar. Look at this idiot. In the comments of a male to female woman's videos. Bro, you a girl, goddamn, you fine. That's what he's meant. He meant, you fine, honey. Can I get your number? There. He's now a supportive comment. Many people try to excuse their sin by saying, I was born this way, which is why Jesus said, you must be born again. Damn right, be born again, win on the second time round. I read this as a trans right post at first. Oh, sorry, I read this as a trans right post first. I misread this as read the first time. Becoming the woman God designed you to be will cost you friends, relationship plans, and material things. Become her anyway. Okay, guess I'm gonna transition. Bye, guys. Nah, I don't know what my identity is. I'm just call me a dude. Trans male boxer Patricio Manuel is now 3-0 and fights against non-transgender men. That's a dude. Good for that dude. Kicking butt. This could be a really heartfelt strip about those who sacrifice their lives for LGBTQ+. Can I just say LGBTQ? It's long enough, man. Rights and the lives lost to bigotry. Happy Pride Month. I'ma miss you. If that's being queer, then we could do with a bit more queerness in these parts. Damn right, buddy. Let's get the queer cowboys going. Yeah, buddy. I love rainbow cowboy outfits. I have a rainbow cowboy hat. It's awesome to wear. This video put into words so much I wanted to say but couldn't find the words for. It's genuinely beautiful, so thank you. Girl. Thank you. You do realize I'm trans femme, right? It literally says girl in my bio. Good job, dummy. Maybe he was just supporting you. Who knows? He might be a clown, but is there more to this conversation? Walmart's patriotic pretzels. Yeah, baby! Pink, white, and blue! Some of us will not bow down. Ever. Good to know you guys stand with pride. Hell yeah, we do. Stand, kneel, sit on your butt. It's all about supporting the rights, baby. You already have a flag. It's the American flag. It's a symbol that it's for all people. I just learned the American flag is a symbol for all LGBT. Exactly, the American flag's for every American out there, baby. Queer, straight, you like LGBTQ, you're trans, whatever, baby. America's for all of us. Trans, come out. Congratulations. I'm not a cis woman. I'm a woman. Good for you. Good for you, dude. Happy Pride from the trans-affirming misogynist parrot. I bite women, only handle me if you're a man. Parrot's like, that's right, I respect trans right. I don't care what my owner says. Now come here so I can bite you. There's no argument to be made for trans men who are just men and women to compete in the same sport. It's not the same as your situation. Even if it was, you'd still be just wrong. Trans men compete with the men or they don't compete. Discussion over, get over it, yeah. Post from my homophobic aunt. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. May God bless each on every... Ah, God, you messed up there, auntie. The mother is a non-binary trans femme to me, and there's nothing Shia can do about it, LOL. And you're a man to every normal person, and there's nothing you can do about it. Do I look like a man to you? Yes, my friends on Snapchat all disagree with you and say I have a feminine nose. Alright, nice. Who is this lady? I don't really know. Under the post of a trans woman. I did not include bullying because that's already happening before coming. Yeah, okay. You'll never be a real man, suck it! Wait, take my words back! Ah! Also, does this look like the Asian girl from Spider-Verse? What's her name again? I always forget her name, but the Spider-Bot's cool. What's her name? I don't remember. My homophobic mother posted this on Facebook. Oh, Penny! It's Penny! There we go! My homophobic mother posted this on Facebook. She did get one thing right. The rainbow isn't a symbol of humanity's confusion. The rainbow is a sign of God's mercy, not a symbol of humanity's confusion. Just get off Facebook. That's my thing to you, dude. On a post about a trans man friend showing support. Sick. I know, right? It's so gnarly and radical how people can live their lives and be happy. So glad you agree. Real friends would help him come to terms with his gender and not support his delusions. Real friends don't tell you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. I wish him the best. Nobody tell. This is so priceless. Congratulations, you just discovered the difference between gender and sex. Your gender came for free with your genitals. Gender is wearing skirts. Wearing a particular article of clothing doesn't change you from male to female or female to male. They didn't even care to check who they were tweeting at. Oh, who could they be tweeting at? The transgender is like 6 feet tall and completely towers over the normal woman. What the frick has MMA become? You know, I'm the short one, right? Also, what's the super racist caricature you tweeted at me earlier, JW? Heck, I don't want to see it. To see what they're talking about now. Also, who are these people? Anyways, cool. Gotta see them fighting each other. I love seeing people fight. It's fun. Manhood is something attained, not born. So only trans men are men, or you can attain it through a side quest. Oh my god, she's so pretty. The way a Nazi tired misgendered me, but no. I know that. Sorry, guys. I misread. You know, it's the TikTok friendly word. Be me at 14. Transgender, male to female, dysphoria.wmv. Can't transition because age and transphobic family. Feels bad man.png. Grow hair out to be more feminine. It takes ages to grow, but eventually I look more femme as planned. School bullies keep saying I look like a girl to mock me. It's actually validating. That's a big W right there. Congrats, my dude. I lost brain cells. Read all the left-wingers, Democrats, and liberals in these comments like, shut the F up. Trans men are not women. Trans women are not men. You're right. Trans men are not women. And trans women are not men. Congrats. Tried but failed. Y'all, so I was feeling very dysphoric, so I cut my hair. Then I saw my homophobic ex, and the first thing he said was, ew, you look like one of those non-binaries. My first thought was, aw, thanks. But I told him that was a plan. Then I told my grandmas I wanted it shorter. She then said it would look like insert a slur here. I want to say that's what I wanted to, but gave up. So rude, y'all ally. I don't know what you think. I mean, congrats, dude. Cut your hair short as you want. Who cares? Who cares what other people think? Live the life the way you want to. Found my first accidental ally in the wild. No, a trans woman is not a man. Yeah, that's the point. A trans woman isn't a man. Sorry, I meant to say a trans woman is still a man. Nah, that's stupid. No, it's the truth. No, it's stupid. Jesus wouldn't be in favor of pretending to be something you're not. r/accidental ally. Congrats, my friend. Let's do a little clap for him. Congrats. I think it's accidental ally. The same people that believe India or any country landed on the moon and the same people that believe trans women are actually women. Give me a break. Did India land on the moon? I did not hear about that. That's kind of cool. Let's get this transphobe out of here. But yeah, cool. Hope you marry a woman, not with an animal or your own gender. That's true, yes. Unexpected people do this, but it's not far behind in furry. After all, sweet costumes attract children's attention. I am a woman, just so you know, and she will be a furry and no different from any other cosplay or Halloween. Wait a minute, woman? Frick, miss shot. Marry a man unless you're our man before. Damn, I just said something for bicep. What are you speak English, please. What is going on here? What is the grammar? Bro calls being trans a mental illness, then uses my sentence to format to say it may not even be an illness, which it isn't. How is that more absurd? Do you think we need to stop trans rights or something absurd like that? And yeah, flat earthers are more insane. More so, we need to stop people like you that are okay with mental illness running rampant. It's not a mental illness. If anything, it's a physical illness. It's not a physical illness. If anything, it's a mental illness. You need to calm down, buddy, and leave Reddit. Just go outside and touch some grass. Using her correct pronouns. Elon Musk was driven to buy Twitter after fear that a woke mind virus was taking over America, including his transgender daughter. She went beyond socialism to being a full communist and thinking that anyone rich is evil. I mean, you are kind of evil, but I love the fact that you're driving Twitter into the ground. You're making my day. She definitely meant it as an insult, but hey, I'll take it. Did you mean for your hair to look like that? It looks more boyish. Hey, thanks, my dude. She's not as the spokesperson for the stuff that has no clue what it's like to be a woman. Wow, that's a great grammar construction. The fact that I used the right pronouns for Dylan while trying to be transphobic was so funny. r/accidental ally. OMG, you're right, accidental ally. I'm still so confused what happened with Dylan. Like, weren't they sponsored by, like, Bud Light and then people got mad about it? I don't get it. Isn't it just beer? Trans female are not men. I am they, them. I'm going insane, bro. He's so stupid. Bro, a trans female is not a man. That's what I am saying the whole time. Yes, congrats. You look stupid. She's a trans girl. You know, guys, I could read the, like, bigoted hatred, but instead, let's appreciate this person's hair. Look at how glorious it is. It looks so fluffy. I wish I looked like that. We're all the same. People who think there's only one gender. IV. What does that mean? You want to give them an IV of what? I'm so confused. Also, you're an Eagles fan. Shut your mouth. Replying to someone who used he, they, / it. I'm sure it doesn't mind if you refer to them like that. I'm just saying, my man. You know what? Accidental ally. Congrats, buddy. Look at its pronouns. How my transphobic classmates accidentally became trans allies. Before you read, I am actually genderqueer AFAB and not F2M, but I still get happy when people call me a boy. Pronouns are they / he. It was literature class. We have this thing where you can ask people in class anon questions. One of the boys got a question, let's call him Rich. Who is the weirdest girl in class? And of course, Rich answered that it was me. I, honest to God, I'm sure you meant God there, did not care that he called me weird, or that he called me a girl. I'm not so out, so it's common. But for what I did care was one of his friends, let's call him David. David is very much transphobic and homophobic. David loudly proclaimed, "Dead name isn't a girl, she's obviously a guy." He wanted to jab at the fact that I don't dress like a girl, but little did he know he actually became an accidental ally. Thanks, David, for supporting trans individual. David, you tried to be a transphobe and a bigot, but you know what? You became an ally. Here's your little sticker for the day, you dummy. It's always funny when confused transphobes try to be transphobic and accidentally use the right pronouns. I mean, that is kind of my favorite. F to M. You will never be male, by the way. You have a schlong hanging between your legs, cuh. Why you gotta say it like that? Why you gotta use the pray hands? What does that mean? My aphobic grandma bought this for me. I mean, I doubt they know. Just looks like a striped shirt to a lot of people, but you know what? Good for you, buddy. Aphobic quite literally translates to not phobic. Yeah, it's pretty much poor term, but it's not outright incorrect. It's why the term acephobic began, which is what I think is the better term. Is there a difference between acephobic and aphobic? I don't know, man. I don't worry about words, man. Weird homophobic stuff I found on Facebook. Oh dear God, Facebook, let's get to it. One time I was browsing Google when I ended up coming across a Facebook page in Portuguese that was focused on posting homophobic things. It's turning out great already. Usually this page would take screenshots of any LGBT post that doesn't have anything wrong with it and say bad things about it. Sometimes there were also screenshots of feminist posts and they accused them of being lesbians. I don't know if this is considered an accidental ally moment, but there's a post that shows a screenshot of a man, probably Kishhet, I don't know what that means, saying, "Guys, I swear not all straight white men are like that." And in the screenshot they wrote, "And since when are you straight? According to the woke people, best translation I found for a slang, get out because it's not your place of speech." Homophobic Facebook page accidentally tells a straight man that he doesn't have a place of speech. I don't think that one's a good or a bad thing. It's just, people being stupid. That's all it is. Stupidity. The time my dad called me by my chosen name. My name is Richie. I picked my name when I was 13 and read Stephen King's It for the first time. A few months ago, I was standing in my dad's way and he said, "Beep beep, Richie," which is a reference to It. But the whiplash on my violently transphobic father calling me by my real name was crazy. I still think about it to this day. I mean, he's pretending to be It. Wasn't like the It character kind of like homophobic? What the thing when he's making fun of Richie, if I'm not mistaken. I found this accidental trans flag fish on an ad for an aquarium. I mean, I don't think they were going for the trans flag, but there's just a nice looking fish right there. 10 out of 10. Old lady tried to be transphobic to me, but failed, LMAO. Oh boy, here we go with old people. So, I'm trans mask, haven't began transitioning yet, but yesterday I was walking down this road to visit my grandparents when an old lady asked me to help her get some flowers on her balcony. She said, "Hey young man, can you help me with those a bit?" It really warmed up my heart, but I told her, I'm a girl, so she won't have some sort of heart attack when she heard my voice. She simply said, "Oh," and I proceeded to help her. Just before I leave, she said, You don't look like a girl, so you will never be one." I responded, "Okay, take care," and I left. That was the first time something like this happened to me, so I think this is accidental ally. Who knows, man? It's an old person. Who knows if the brain even still works? Thank you, hun. You obviously knew I was a trans woman. I got a moderator, and you seem like a good specimen. Want to be a moderator? Come to blank. Not the place for this, hun. You won't get much love for being a fascist. Also, it's spelled moderator, and I don't think being a specimen sounds good to me. You go by Prolem? Well, guess what? You're not a real guy anyways, and you will never be a guy. You are acting feminine always like a girl, freaking loser. Dude, you're arguing on Reddit. You're automatically the loser in this situation. The dumbest spelled moderator wrong twice. That was the way I say that word without getting beeped. 2 of my accidental ally stories. 2 for the price of 1. I'm a non-binary trans woman, and I'm closeted for most people in the direct area of my hometown, except for my best friends and my parents. However, I do have 2 instances where someone who I am not out to gendered me correctly, and in both cases they seem like relatively transphobic people. I was in a small fish and chip store in my hometown with a friend, waiting for my order to be served. It was quite busy, and this random 50-year-old guy said to me and my friend, "Out of the way, girls," when he wanted to get past, which got me quite euphoric. My friend is a cis woman. I was at the memorial service for my aunt, and afterwards I was sitting at a table with some of my direct family when one of my mom's aunts appears and she says to me, "Hey girl, is it okay if I can sit here?" She only saw me from behind, so corrected herself when she got closer, but it still made me quite euphoric. I mean, in all fairness, good for you. I'm glad you're euphoric twice. That's a interesting word to use twice. But don't just assume they're transphobic just from these interactions. I'm just saying, that's kind of wrong. Yes, I will always be an intersex man. You were the real you when you were born. God doesn't make mistakes, only mankind does. Yes, thanks for affirming my gender. You always going to be the sex/gender you were born as. You can never change that. I agree, thank you. Well, if they don't identify as a woman, why even ban them? Donald Trump plans to ban transgender men from women's sports. I don't think he knows what that means. I find it so hilarious that they're that desperate to make people feel bad about themselves that they need to make up alien stories to do it. It's pathetic, really. Oh boy, that's, yeah. For context, Skyrim has gay marriages. Wait, it does? That's cool! Requested a refund for Starfield, frick Bethesda, and frick the political radical weirdos in the Western gaming industry. Staining with ideological clown world bullcrap what should be first and foremost an escape from it. Back to Skyrim. Is there really gay marriages in Skyrim? I did not know that. How did I never notice that? That's cool. Police in Turkey blast a pride parade with water, accidentally create a rainbow. Hooray, they support us! I don't know if this counts, but this guy predicted Chris pronoun change years before it happened. Don't worry, Mr. Beast, one day you'll find your Miss Beast. He already did, and her name is Chris. Ah, the perfect couple. For context, our government are really hateful to a lot of things, which means, of course, the LGBTQ plus community too, but they are not really good at English, so this was born. No migration, no gender, no war. I mean, hey, no war, sounds good to me. Found in a Catholic gift shop. Yeah, someone definitely was playing around with these, that's funny. I would definitely rearrange these so that the white frames are in the middle. Gender doesn't exist. r/accidental-ally much? No, I mean it's made up concept with no base in reality. Exactly! Saw this bumper sticker today. Pretty sure the driver failed to realize its dual meaning. I gave my heart to God and my booty to Biden. I'm pretty sure it means you're taking up the butt for Biden. I'm just saying, it means you're a Biden supporter. Good for you, dude. Whatever makes you happy. Advertise it in the world. I'm going to call them by their gender. I don't give a frick who it is. If they go by they, them, I'm going to call them by their gender. It's freaking stupid. Why does everyone in first world countries have to be so quirky and different? Just be normal for once. Well, you know what? I feel special being called they, them, so leave me alone. This is my first accidental ally. I was waiting for the day to come. And you'll never be a man. Thank you for supporting me. Random guy trying to be a douche. When I was in public, some guy not yelled, but said loudly, "Dude, you walk like a sissy." Watered down because I'm not sure if that type of language is allowed here. I looked at him and said, "Okay," and walked away smiling. I am a closeted trans woman. It felt very affirming. Yeah, you strut that walk, my dude. Strut it. How can you like one shot and be a transphobic? Trans women will never be men. Transphobia failed. Thank you. This is like being a homophobic Undertale fan. Okay, and that's like being a FNAF fan and hating furries. Accidental ally on YouTube on a trans girl's channel. You're still a girl, even with long hair and girl clothes. Sorry to disappoint you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure their lack of grammar backfired on them there. That's the thing. There's always been pointless. Gender reveals are pointless now. Today it's a boy, 15 years later it's a girl. Gender reveals are always pointless. All they do is cause California to burn to the ground. Other day, my father was explaining why being gay is bad and a sin. Well, when he moved out to general LGBT, and when he's gone say trans people are aberrations, he searched a famous drag queen in Brazil. He mixed up drag with trans, but okay, called Pablo Vittar, and he called the guy pretty, and just couldn't say anything else. Was funny to watch this, but I still have a feeling he might be a closeted gay though. I mean, I'm sure Pablo's a very attractive person. Usually, the ones most opposed to gay people are just fighting hard to repress themselves. Hope your dad comes around if he is, and if not, hopefully... Sorry, guys. Basically, stop being a dickhead, Dad. Swing and a miss as usual. My friend and I, watching how aliens abducted a trans woman and the man so they can reproduce on their planet. It's kind of funny, actually. Still use the right pronouns. It's a girl. She's black. She's lesbian. She's trans. I don't get it. My mom accidentally being an ally. So my entire family is homophobic and it sucks and all that. So I came home from school and my mom called my younger brother over and told him to try on a new shirt she bought for him. I was in my room doing my homework when I turn around and see this little crap wearing a Love Win shirt. LMFAO, my mom has no idea what it means. She probably just thought the shirt was cool. Yeah, probably. she's converting your brother. Good job. Found this gem on a YouTube short. Once a female, always a female. Science says so unless you can transfer a man's balls to a girl somehow. Can they do that? Wait. Can you do like, I know you can like get a wiener surgery or like a vajayjay surgery, but do they put balls on? Huh, I never thought about that. On a trans woman's post. Can't change XX chromosomes into XY chromosomes. And you can't change your IQ of 3, says the one with blue hair. At least I have the ability to undress, love, and care about other people. Did you think shut up. Shout out to the trans males. Trans, alpha. Yeah, not gonna correct them here. Found this. I thought they were an ally until I looked at the profile. Trans euphoria is as real as gender ideology is based on facts. What the hell are you talking about? Why are so many people saying euphoria these days? That's such a weird word. It's like moist euphoria. Doing the Lord's work. The sower sows his seed. Is this like a sex thing? All I know is he is walking extra sassy and I like it. Didn't know sowers had to be so well shaven. Let's just say he's handsome. I don't even understand the intended interpretation, but yes, gender is not tied to sex, just like clothing isn't tied to gender. The planet and this idea that gender is fluid and that you can identify as whatever you want is complete bullcrap. Humans are always sexually reproductive, so that means we have both male and female sexes. We don't have 7 billion genders, and you cannot be genderless because your gender is tied to your sex just as much as your choice of clothing is tied to your gender. I just want someone that this person trusts to be like, hey man, you look like an idiot online because you're trying to be transphobic, but it's just not working. Oh my god, slay ally! Trans men aren't women. Boy, how can I make it more obvious? Yeah, trans men aren't women, they are men, just like this trans woman is a woman. Damn right, trans men are men and trans women are women. We love an ally. This guy was too afraid to respond. I love that. He doesn't know what he said. That is why you call certain people birthing parents and not women. When you can make the claim that a man can be a woman, it's because men are born men as well as women who are born women regardless of ovaries or gametes? Regardless of ovaries or gametes. You're correct. They really don't think that through. No, they didn't think it through. Just like I didn't read it properly, they didn't think it through. Their brain don't work good, just like mine. My guy referred to himself as I while saying he, him are his only pronouns. If you use a different pronoun than what you actually are, then it is. You literally have a pronoun. Are you that dumb? I didn't make it up myself or choose it though. I was born male, so it's hey ham. Well, you identified as I, so ha ha ha. I next to you, cause you look foolish. I don't know, I just made that up. Anyways, everyone, have a great day.